You hear that sound? You know that sound. You love that sound, and so do we. We got a new toy. We can't wait to show you this unboxing and first burn off the PIT BOSS Vertical 5 Copperhead Smoker. We can't stop looking at that thing. It's so pretty. Just about a year ago.
A little over a year ago.
Yeah, a little over a year ago, Brett got this exact model, but the 7, the vertical 7, which is larger. I was super excited to get my hands on this one. I have wanted a vertical since the time Brett has had his. I have the Laredo, absolutely love it. We've done a lot of smoke cooks on it, but I wanted something with a little more capacity, just for something different. And man, putting this together was a blast. It took, from the time we grabbed it from Adam's garage to here, was just shy of about an hour. About an hour. Total time from ripping the box open and pulling it out, which seemed to take a little bit to shimmy it, because you do want to build on cardboard. And, but it was a lot of fun. It was very easy on our backs, because we didn't have to do too much bending over, because you flip it over and everything's just right there on top. Of all the grills, smokers, anything else that I've ever put together, this was the easiest. It took just about an hour, really. Some of it was just our chubby digits had a hard time getting the screws lined up, but otherwise it was a breeze. But we want to show you that build process, talk about it a little bit, and then, well, show you the rest of the burn off that we're doing here right now. Yep. So first things first, we grabbed, like Brett said, we hauled this over here. It was heavy. This is about 170 pounds, about 172 pounds if I had to guess, somewhere in there. I remember seeing from the freight paperwork. But like, first thing, we cracked into this box, and as soon as we got the box open, the first thing they have you do is tip this upside down to go ahead and get the legs going. So we got the legs assembled, and then really this was a matter of getting the side support bars, the front support bar, getting the heat shield on, things like that. And so we just kind of zipped through this whole process. It was a lot of fun. In fact, this is a time where usually I'm like, this part was a challenge. Really the only challenge, like I said, was a time we had to stop to go get a regular screwdriver because the drill couldn't quite get into some of the little spaces, but they weren't as tight of spaces as we thought they were going to be. It really did end up being a breeze. So once we got all the components for the bottom put on, then we went ahead and flipped it upright and finished everything. I was so excited to get this door back on and see it upright out, and you start to get a feel of what it's going to be look like. By that point, it's really easy. Just put the chimney stack on, the back handle, the door hopper stopper, and then the handle latch itself, and the door. Oh, and of course the racks. The racks and the innards. And I was really excited because I was, as I got all 5 racks in, you know, the funny thing is Brett's P7, his 7 series, it is so large, and I thought this one's gonna seem really small. It is large capacity. Yep. I'm thinking of all the things I could put in there. Now we can get hooks for it to hang sausage and other meats. Overall, this thing is beautiful. We're just gonna give you a walk around and take a look at it. Like Brett says, she's a real beaut, Clark. She's a real beaut, Clark. And you can quote him. So as you look around, I do love this front screen is very clear, and the door, the way it opens, I love the latch. And I've been really surprised with the smoke off. I was expecting the smoke to kind of come billowing out of all parts. It's only been coming out of the chimney stack. It has been really We're at 350, nice. We're actually at 360s. Anyway, so really bright, clear, easy to read display. It did come with 1 probe. That is one area that did surprise me because my Laredo came with 2, but it's okay, I can get another one. Plus I have some external ones that I'll use. And you have some from the Laredo. I do have some from the Laredo, so I have no shortage of probes. I'm anxious to see. Brett's cooks a little bit about 10 degrees hot. My Laredo cooks about 10 degrees hot. I'm anxious to see if this also cooks about 10 degrees hot. But all things considered, this is awesome. So we went ahead and got the hopper filled. We took a whole bag of PIT BOSS hickory wood pellets, and we filled the hopper. And I tell you, we could have done about 2 more bags. We did not fill the hopper. We used the whole bag. This was a 20-pound bag. Yeah. And this thing, I believe, if I recall, if it's the same capacity as mine can burn up to 72 hours. Yes. And so this is a huge hopper. Oh, by the way, it's a lot of cooking space. If I had to guess off the top of my head, it'd be about 1,513 square inches of cooking space. Just right there off the top of my head. Right on the top of your noggin, huh? That's a lot. That's a meat locker. Yeah, but it is. And it is a huge capacity, like Brett said. His cooks for 72 hours. I'll look and double check, and I will not put it right here. For 72 hours. I just read that he can. But we'll put that information. Well, I'll put information down there. I can't wait to throw some goodies on there. So super excited to get to throw some food down on here. This has been such a joy. On here or in here? In here, and really get to play with this more and more. So one more toy for the backyard here. we'll smoke up some goodies and share those cooks with you.
Building up our poolside kitchen.
Right. Would love your suggestions. What would you like to see us throw in the vertical P5 smoker from Pit Boss?
Or the 7 at my house. I will be there next.
Right, man, love getting to come and do this, Brett. If you did love this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. It's one way in which you can support us and what we do. Love that we get to come and do this and share these smoke cooks and griddle cooks and just outdoor cooking with you. Aside from coming and getting to build this and unbox this, another one of my favorite things to do, these unboxing videos.
Yes.
Why else are we doing this?
Because all we do is twin, no matter what.
And with that, we bid you adieu.
And don't forget to like and subscribe.
And
let the smoke rise.
I was gonna say, and as Pit Boss says, let the smoke rise.